Yeah, what's up, kings and queens? We're back with one of those. Today, we're just going to take a little closer look into how Mthoko keeps switching up his evidence, how he keeps tailoring his evidence to suit his circumstances. Right now, we're going to start looking at when he was talking about how he can't explain the revolver. And at the same time, he knew he had already made a statement talking about the revolver. And also how he couldn't see long way outside, even though he went outside as well. Also, how Brigadier Gininda put his foot in it by also quoting the revolver in his affidavit that he was presenting to the judge. Without further ado, let's take a listen. Please press the like button, subscribe, and share this video if you like this content. And also, it will be a very wise idea if you hit the notification bell so that you get notified when we drop content like this. Let's get into it.
9th of October 2014 at Jeep Police Station to confirm that Zandile Kumalo was part of the witnesses who were going to conduct the identification parade.
Ngabe yaqinisekisa yini yokuvuma yini ukuthi ngale date le yange 29 ka-October 2014 uZandile kwakuyingxenye yofakazi ababekhona lapho eJeep beyokhomba nabo? Yebo. Yes.
He also confirmed that her mother was also present.
Noma wakhe futhi ekhona? Yebo. Yes.
Longwe Twala was also there.
Ulongwe khona? Yebo. Yes.
Tumelo Madala and yourself.
Tumelo nawe futhi? Yep. Yes. And Kelly.
For your information, let us go to photo 1 of exhibit E2 of the record. Zandile Kumalo pointed out at the person carrying number 2 on photo 1 of exhibit E2.
Nangumuntu wakhonjwa uZandile ke ngalelanga lo phethe number 2.
Her mother pointed out at a person who is carrying number 11. That person is depicted on photos 4 and 5 of exhibit E2.
Uma wakhe yena ke wakhomba umuntu ophethe unumber 11 lo muntu ke nangula photo 4 kanye no5 wakhonjwa ke lona umaka Zandile.
Zandile Kumalo confirmed that the two persons have referred to, the one carrying number 2 and the one carrying number 11, are not before court.
uZandile Kumalo ke ukuvumileke ukuthi labantu ababili lapha yambone lo phethe number 2 nalo phethe number 11 ukuthi abekho la enkantolo.
Let us now go to exhibit T2 of the record, which is the photo album of the identification parade which was held at Pietermaritzburg. To confirm that you told this court that the person that you pointed out is the one carrying number 4.
Owamkhomba ke wena ilo ophethe unumber 4.
Yes, with similar features, number 4. All right.
Yes, the person I pointed out with similar features was indeed number 4. You are correct.
You confirm, sir, that when you look at the photos, that is photo 2, 4 and 5 of exhibit E2 of the record, and the person that you pointed out at photo 8 of exhibit T2, the description of the said person with regards to their bodily features is not similar.
Where's the description?
I'm now at exhibit T2.
Okay, just
on photo 8 of exhibit T2.
Okay.
If ngikuzwa kahle uthi lo mina engamkhombeza similar features akafani nalo okhonjwe uZandi nokhonjwe uMakakhe ngifuna ukuzwa kahle lapho.
Do I get you correctly or do I understand you correctly?
Show exhibits manje.
Because you confuse me with the exhibits. Are you saying the person I pointed out that is now in Maritzburg doesn't compared to the person that was pointed out by Zandi and Zandi's mother?
Yes. Their features are not similar.
Ukuthi ama-features abo awafani.
Bona bamkhomba as suspect number 1 as suspect number 2.
Did they point the people or the two people as suspect number 1 or suspect number 2 when they pointed those people out?
As suspect number 1.
Nanjengo number 1.
Ngiyakuzwa sibone kodwa phela ngokufana. Vele nami egcineni angazi ngisho ukuthi uyena lo ngathi una similar features.
I hear you, but we don't see things are the same, and I never said that it's him. I said he's got similar features.
But the question that I'm at is that the features of the three persons are not the same.
But I can show you good ama-feature alabantu abathathu awafani. Meaning we don't see things the same.
It says, and I quote, I can't describe the firearm the suspect was carrying as it happened fast and I was scared. The firearm was blackish in color. I could see the front portion of the firearm.
Angikho kwisimeko sokuthi ngasichaza isibhamu uma siqala la ku5 umsolo awayesiphethe nanjengoba kwenzeka ke ngokusheshsha ngangisaba isibhamu sasi blackish noma simnyama ke ngombala sorry akusi ngibona nje la ngaphambili kusona isibhamu noma ngisibona la ngaphambili.
And then paragraph 6 thereof I quote, the second suspect didn't say much. The suspect didn't say much. He just demanded the cell phones and money. The suspect was wearing a hoodie jacket and the hoodie was covering his head. I could see the dreadlocks protruding through the hoodie near his ears.
Umsolo ke akazange asho okuningi wafuna nje kuphela ke ama cell phones kanye nemali. Umsolo wayegqoke ihoodie noma ijacket enehoodie noma ihoodie kanye futhi ke ihoodie leyo yayimboze ikhanda lakhe. Ngangibona ama dreadlocks ayivelileke kuyona ihoodie eduze kwendlebe zakhe.
Now the point that I want to clear, which suspect are we talking about here? Because my understanding of your evidence was that the suspect with dreadlocks was wearing a hat and the second suspect was wearing a hoodie. So what are we talking about here?
Sikhuluma ngani ke manje lana ngoba uma ngikuzwile kahle ke mina kubufakazi wakho ukuthi lo owayinama dreads wayifake isigqoko lona owesibili ke omude efake ihoodie.
Yebo kunjalo siqala la ngasiqaleni ngoba uqale ku number 5 suspect yebo ayiphethe isibhamu isibhamu ke nje bese ngishilo ngisakwazi ukuthi ngisichaze manje usinjani and la ngangibona nje bengishilo ngibone ngabona okokuqala la ngaphambili.
Okay. Indeed, the suspect was carrying a firearm, and indeed, as I said, that I won't be able to describe the firearm, and indeed, I saw the front portion of the firearm.
And then when it comes to suspect ke demand amamali ne cell phone ngiyacabanga ukuthi lokho vele ngakushilo. Iphutha ke liba la ngishibhiri esebhala khona indaba yehood. Ihood yayigqoka lo wesibili. Nje bese ngishilo nala. And then lo qala wayigqoka isigqoko isona lesengangibona kusona ama dreads la kuyena. So ngiyacabanga ukuthi iphutha lakhe ke lapho lapho ukuthi asho aphambanisa isigqoko ne hood.
As I've already said that the suspect demanded cell phones and money, but now the mistake starts here now where he mentions the hoodie, because I've already said that the one with the dreadlocks was wearing a hat, and then that's where I could see the dreadlocks. So he's now twisting here or confusing the hoodie as well as the hat.
This revolver is mentioned in the official identity kits. Also, Brigadier Gidinda used it in one of his affidavits. We'll see it later.
In that cause, you had a consultation with a police officer known as Warrant Officer A.Y. Steenkamp. I think it's a name to call that.
Steenkamp owakhulumisana naye ke noma waba ne-interview nayo Steenkamp.
Yebo.
Yes.
Mama, yes.
It's a lady, yes.
I'm not so sure whether you will recall the date, but in the documents that were submitted to us by the state, it is indicated that you had a consultation with her on the 29th of December 2014.
The 29th of December 2014.
Is that so?
Yes, it's true.
Thank you. Now, very briefly, I just want to put it to you. You said that throughout your evidence, and that's not in dispute, and in a number of statements, or in one or two of the statements that you also gave to the police, you testified that you were not in a position to identify the type of a firearm that the first intruder had in his possession, not so?
Ushilo-ke kubufakazi bakho bonke-ke ukuthi-ke isibhamu lesi awayesiphethe wona wokuqala ngeke ukwazi ukusichaza.
Yebo.
Yes.
However, and please understand me, Ms. Steenkamp wrote in her report that at the time at which she had this consultation with you, you made mention of the fact that the first intruder, who you described as a person having some dreadlocks, had a firearm which was an old revolver.
Kodwa-ke kwabhalile yena uSteenkamp uthi wena wachazanga nanjenge-revolver endala.
Do you understand?
Yes.
That's what I'm putting to you. Is that what you told her?
Lokho wamtshela bona.
Angikhumbuli ngikusho lokho kodwa endedede ngakhuluma ngesikhathi ngigcina la ngaze ngangidide ukuthi kwa revolver yini revolver. Yena vele wayelisebenzisa lelo gama le revolver, but mina personally ngangayazi revolver, angiyazi revolver mina.
I remember saying that. I also remember that on the last time that I was here, when it was mentioned that I don't even know what a revolver is. Yes, she made mention of that name, but I personally don't know what kind of a firearm a revolver is.
Sir, who mentioned the revolver? Since it was you guys who were attacked, explaining the intruders and the weapons they had. Remember, you said the young Klope was not with you. A few moments later, you changed to he jumped with me. Now, if the second suspect was chasing you outside from the house, who told Mrs. Steenkamp he was standing at the gate? It is also amazing how Ntabise Mokete and Mthoko couldn't see long, although he said he came back in a few moments later. Even an SMS to his Twala 2 confirms the same.
My lord, it's paragraph 8. I read, my lord, into the record, open quote. I ran out of the gate, turned left, looking for the boys that used to hang up at the corner. And it is your evidence that you did not see Mr. Longwe Twala inside Khumalo's premises and outside the gate.
Ubufakazi bakho ukuthi awuzange umbone ngaphakathi egcekeni nangaphandle kuphuma ngithi uLongwe.
Yebo.
Yes.
Okay. But there was nobody. I then heard a gunshot, 2 loud ones. The third one was not loud. I cannot say it was a gunshot or not. I had my phone with me, but battery was low. After gunshots, I decided to run back to the house. I didn't get back to the house immediately. I was standing on the street for plus or minus 30 seconds. I was confused, not sure whether I must go back or not. I must run. Thereafter, I decided to go back to the house.
Ngabaleka-ke ngaphuma ngegate ngathena ku-left ngibheka-ke abafana ababejwayele noma bevamise ukuthi bahlale-ke lapho ekhoneni kodwa kwakungenamuntu. Ngase ngizwa-ke ukuqhuma kwesibhamu amahlandla amabili. Elesithathu-ke ihlandla zange lisho-ke bange umsindo-ke angeke ngisho-ke noma kwakuyisibhamu noma cha. I don't know whether she was seeing me, and the other thing is that I was not running with the person. I was ahead and the person was following me, and I did not run towards the park. I ran and I jumped the small gate at the notches. The other thing or the other question that one needs to ask is to whether which direction was the car facing.
And also, Mr. Mthoko, Mr. Longwe Twala, who ran out of the house first, you don't know whether he ran out to the street or what happened to him.
Futhi-ke nkathi ephuma-ke endlini esebaleka-ke uLongwe awazi nokuthi wabaleka wangena esitadini noma wabaleka kwenzekani ngayo.
Yebo, qinisile.
Yes, that's true.
But according to your evidence, the three people who ran out of the house, it was Mr. Longwe Twala, yourself, and the so-called second intruder.
Kodwa-ke ngobufakazi nje bakho kuphela-ke abantu abawu-3 abaphuma-ke begijima-ke noma bebaleka endlini kwakuwuLongwe Twala, kwakuwena nalo othi kwakuwowesibili.
Yebo,
yes, true.
Okay.
Now, Brigadier Gininda's affidavit.
You're not privy to that information. But this is what is also happening. The investigating officer, Mr. Gininda, when he approached a magistrate to apply for a warrant of arrest against all these accused persons here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He penned or he submitted an affidavit, that is statement under oath, where he also says in that affidavit of his that one of the intruders, the gentleman who had dreadlocks, who had a firearm in his possession when he got into the house, had a revolver in his possession.
Now, it boggles the mind. Why would an elite cop like this include a statement like this, an affidavit like this, quoting the revolver, when he knows as well, when he knows very well that he's going to put forward the CZ 9mm argument? It's just one of those many mistakes that keep popping up in this case. The mistakes are so glaring, even a small child with comprehension will be able to tell this is just make-believe.